Yeah, you again. Good morning. Well, today is Defence Council and the steering board of the European Defence Agency. The European Defence Agency is becoming more and more important, and today we are going to study a very important document, which is the analysis of the capability development plan of our military capacities, which are the priorities of our armies. What do we need and we don't have? Identifying army by army where are the loopholes and where we should invest. This is a paper, a document done together with all European armies, intelligence services, which has been produced for years, but nobody was paying a lot of attention to that. Today, yes, today everybody looks at that, and we will present to the Minister of Defence where are our weak points in our defence capacities and how can we solve it by investing more on the priority areas. Then certainly we'll have a look at our support to Ukraine from many points of view, from the point of view of training, from the point of view of providing ammunition, and we will review where we are and how can we increase. The figure is already 27 billion euros, and by the end of the month my team will go to Ukraine and present our proposal for the long-term commitments to ensure security for Ukraine that has to be approved by the European Union Council by the end of the year. We will have a breakfast with the Secretary General of NATO. You know that it has been accidents, incidents, whatever you want to call it, in the North Sea. Cables broken by ships, accidents or not, affecting gas pipelines, affecting up to fiber cables. It shows that our critical infrastructure is vulnerable and we have to increase our capacity to protect them. And this is going to be the meeting today, a very technical one, because we will discuss which are the capacities for our armies. We will distribute the document. The capability development plan will be distributed and presented to you. And please, there are a lot of information there about the state of the art of the European defense. Thank you.
And the 1 million artillery shells, do you have any numbers?
This is what we are going to scrutiny closely where the member states are. I don't have the munition here in Brussels. I don't have a stock of ammunition. I have to mobilize the stocks of the European armies. The first track, providing what the armies already have on their stockpiles, it is already finished. This first track is already done, and on that track we were where we supposed we could be, more than 300,000 shots. Now from the stockpiles of the army it's difficult to get more. Now it's the production. The production depends on the contracts. And the contract depends on the grouping and the financial ability of the member states. So it's an interaction between the industry and the member states. Work is in process, but we would like to know today where we are and which can be the rhythm of production for the second track. Keep in mind the European defense industry is exporting a lot. About 40% of the production is being exported to third countries. So it's not a lack of production capacity. It's that they send their products to another markets. So maybe what we have to do is to try to shift this production to the priority one, which is Ukrainians. But let's see.
For that? That would be quite a change. Is there support, political support for that? Tell the companies what to do?
Well, the companies are in the market and they produce for the market. So it's a matter of providing another market which could be more interesting for them. This dialogue between the political branch and the industrial branch, together with my colleague Breton, we'll see what we can do. I cannot tell you where we are. I will have to tell you after.
Yesterday you were talking on Israel-Hamas war. Today also are you going to talking on Israel-Hamas war or no? Something
I
else?
think that it was enough yesterday.
And today?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.